In today's video, I will show you the best PC build that you can build around the RTX 4080 Super if you want amazing performance at 1440p and 4K resolution. And on top of that, I will give you my honest opinion on whether or not the RTX 4080 Super is a good product, and I will also compare it with the AMD competition. Also, I will show you the estimated gaming performance. That way, if you get this system, you know the average FPS that you will get in different resolutions. All the links to these components will be down below in the video description. With that being said, let's start. Let's start off by talking about the CPU. For the CPU, I picked the Ryzen 7 7800X3D, which is arguably the fastest CPU in the entire market, and the good thing is that it's very power efficient, which is amazing. This 8-core processor will allow you to play esports titles at 360 plus FPS on average, basically in any resolution, low settings. So if you're looking to play competitive games as well, you can take advantage of a 360Hz monitor or a 240Hz 4K one. And since the CPU is very power efficient, for the CPU cooler we have a $35 cooler in the Thermal Ride Phantom Spirit. This is an air cooler that is going to be amazing. It looks great with RGB and it's going to get the job done. Then for the motherboard, we have the MSI B650 Gaming Plus Wi-Fi ATX AM5 motherboard. This one has plenty of features for gaming and is all that you can ask for if your main focus is going to be gaming. If you're thinking of content creation, there are more expensive motherboards out there that have more M.2 slots with better audio quality, so you will have those alternatives in the description. But for gaming, this one is enough, and in my opinion, one of the best price to performance motherboards out there. Then for the memory kit, we have 32 gigs of RAM, of DDR5 memory, of course, 6000 MHz CL30 timings, very fast, and it's going to be ideal not only for gaming but also for content creation, streaming and productivity work. So this PC is not only great for gaming but also for different tasks. Then for the storage, we have a 2TB Gen 4 SSD in the P41 Plus. This one has great speeds, and if you're new to PCs, I want you to understand that for gaming there's no difference between this Gen 4 SSD and a cheaper Gen 3 SSD or a more expensive Gen 4 one. Then for the graphics card, and the most important component when it comes to your gaming performance, we have of course the RTX 4080 Super, and I will give you my opinion right now, but before doing that I will show you the estimated gaming performance that you will get if you decide to buy this system. On a 12 frame average at 4K high to ultra settings, this is a test from Hardware Unboxed by the way, the RTX 4080 Super was able to average 85 FPS and 145 FPS on average at 1440p resolution with the same 4080 Super on that same test. Then at 1440p with ray tracing on, the 4080 Super was able to average 101 FPS. So if you get this system, you will get amazing performance for 4K resolution, and you can play at 1440p as well, even though I would recommend this system for 4K. But if you have a 1440p monitor right now and you will be upgrading to 4K down the line, this system is going to be a great high-end PC. However, I want to give you my honest opinion about the RTX 4080 Super, and that is that there's no significant improvement over the RTX 4080. In fact, it's a very similar product. The only difference is the price, where the 4080 Super is $200 cheaper, but that's basically about it. And even though I do not like recommending this product, it is actually the best option if you want a $2000 system, because the RX 7900XTX, which is the AMD competitor, is going for $930. So $70 cheaper, about the same rasterized performance, but Nvidia has features that are very interesting, such as DLSS 3, and DLSS is the better upscaler. It has a better image quality than FSR, which is the AMD upscaler. Also, the RTX 4080 Super is superior in terms of ray tracing compared to the 7900XTX, if you care about ray tracing, of course. And then for most content creation and 3D rendering applications, Nvidia usually work better, so it's hard to recommend the AMD RX 7900XTX at the moment, since the only better thing that you get is rasterized performance, but even then it's very similar to the 4080 Super. And if you are already spending $930 on a GPU, you might as well spend $1000 and get better features. So unless you see the RX 7900XTX at around $800, I don't think it's worth considering, but that doesn't mean that the RTX 4080 Super was a successful product, because it's basically what the RTX 4080 should have been in the first place. nowadays. So to recap, if you want a $2,000 system and you want the best gaming performance with good technologies, yes, the RTX 4080 Super is going to be your best option at the moment. However, we've been waiting a lot of time for basically the same GPU, so Nvidia has to do better. Anyway, moving on to the case, we have the Montech Sky 2. I love this case because it's $88 and it comes with plenty of pre-installed fans, great airflow, and if you do not like the aesthetics, don't worry, you will have alternatives in the description for different type of cases. That way everyone gets a good aesthetic system, which is important for some people. Then for the power supply, we have the Be Quiet Pure Power 12. This is a 1000 watt 80 plus gold power supply, fully modular, and is A-tier rated, meaning that it's the best quality out there, which is going to be needed for a PC with one of the best CPUs in the market and also one of the best GPUs in the market in terms of performance. So overall, this PC is going to be great for 1440p and 4K resolution gaming. You will have no issues when it comes to any game, and you can also play high CPU demanding titles with high frame rates since you get one of the best CPUs in the entire market. The total price for this system is $2,017, which is a high price, but if you're looking for a high-end PC that will last you for a long time, this is a great system. But if you don't want to build a PC yourself, maybe you want a pre-built PC, that's completely understandable. You will have my video on the best pre-built PCs for every budget and every resolution in the top right of the screen. Also, let me know your thoughts on the new RTX 4080 Super or RTX 4080 cheaper version. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.